I yawn, stretch, peek at my alarm clock and see that it reads 4:05. Perfect. Time to get up. I move slowly and surely towards the coffee maker, hit the on switch and attempted to go back to bed. It's as good as gold to wake up and hear the first bubbling and popping of the coffee maker as it sends the dark black steaming liquid into the glass container nearly ready for my rapid consumption. I turn the key and off I go. The clock reads 4:43. Perfect. One hand on the worn leather of my 2000 Honda Accord, still cold from the frigid night air, the other hand firmly on a warm travel thermos of coffee that seems to be on an endless loop from cup holder to mouth and back to cup holder and back to mouth and back. The gold dog, that's my Honda, she wasn't made for these back mountain roads, so she bumps and groans and moans as I ask her to climb the gravel road toward the beginning of a trail. Rocks smack the bottom of her belly and fling loose behind her as she steadily and faithfully takes us both up the steep incline towards the start of my journey. I add the final 2 layers of clothing to my outfit. I now feel like a mummy wrapped in layers of cotton and wool, but I know that as soon as I hit the 25-degree air outside, the 4 or 5 layers will seem like 4 or 5 too few. I take one last sip of coffee. Gosh, that's so good. My eyes are slightly more dilated from the caffeine that has done the job and perked my senses to the morning beauty. I check the clock again and it now reads 5:01. Perfect. The songbirds aren't even up yet. The squeaky door opens as I take the first steps into my sanctuary. My foot hits the ground and already nature's got one up on me. I feel the cold air sneak into every crack in my armor and chill my skin like a fine champagne on ice. Beautiful. Cold. I breathe heavy and admire the visible air coming out from beneath the blue and gray scarf that covers my face. With only a slit for my eyes to see through, I stumble and trip my way up the 1.5 mile hike to where I'm going, where I want to go, where I need, where I know I will see God and I hope that God will see me. The journey, the cold, the early, the quiet, the dark, the dirt, the work, it all seems like penitence to get to where I know I need. I check the clock again. 6:28. Perfect. I hear the birds begin to hit their snooze buttons and stretch and yawn, go for their versions of morning coffee. I imagine the father and mother birds hurrying the kids off to school and to work themselves. As I mosey across the plain of that mountaintop, I see the sun peeking through the trees, stretching and yawning, going for its morning coffee. I watch as the bright yellows, oranges, reds, and more gently press against the land below and begin another day. I sit, breathing in the most pure air I know, deep breaths in, chilling my whole chest with the morning cold, but the sun warms. No need for coffee up here. I'm wide awake. My pupils can return to normal size. Caffeine is no substitute for the morning sun and birds and cold and rock underneath my bottom and the vibrant colors of fall all around. I sit, tempted to close my eyes and waste a few more hours in this paradise, this house of worship, this place I need, thin and quiet. The cold and early are no match for the first rays of the morning sun. Pages turn, my voice joins the cacophony of saints around me. I'm no tenor like the songbird, man, can she sing. But still, I raise my voice in adoration, never wanting to leave this place. I check the clock one more time. 11:11. Perfect.